Guys, I was given a couple of radios there last night by my buddy Thomas, and well, I figured I'd show you. The radio came with its own box, and all the paperwork is shown with its original microphone. The radio is a Johnson Messenger 4145, and that's what she looks like right there. So in this video, we're just going to take a peek at her on the outside, see what her bells and whistles are, take a look at the inside, see what her bells and whistles are, and also take a peek at her all powered up and see what she looks like. So anyways, if you're interested in seeing the inside and outside of a Johnson Messenger 4145 40 channel AM mobile radio, stay tuned. Well, there we have it. There's the Johnson Messenger 4145 AM 40 channel mobile. See, it's a pretty interesting little radio. Not a whole lot of controls and such, but let's take a closer look. So basically, the Johnson Messenger 4145 is an AM 40 channel mobile radio. The microphone is the original Johnson stock mic, hardwired into the radio. So you're never going to lose this microphone, unless of course the mic dies or some of the size to remove from the radio. The power cord is just a ordinary 2-pin keyed type plug and fuse. The front of the radio, well, you have your channel selector, A&L, that's automatic noise limiter, volume control, CBPA, and squelch, and dim. For your dim, you just pull out on the switch. It also features a LED signal RF out meter. And the back of the radio just has a couple jacks. It has antenna connector, PA jack, power jack, external speaker jack, and a DC approval number of this radio 152365004. Manufactured for AC Simmons & Sons Limited, Pickering, Ontario. So, not a whole lot on the outside. Let's have a peek on the inside and see what the Johnson Messenger 4145 looks like on the inside. Alright, so now we'll look at the solder side of the circuit board and see what kind of soldering that Johnson done at the time this radio was produced. So here is the solder side of the Johnson Messenger 4145 AM mobile radio, and as you can see, it's a very good soldering. Very good soldering. I don't see any issues with soldering on this radio at all. There's your channel selector, ribbon cable to the left. Very nice soldering. Johnson done a very good job with it, as well as the board design. As for the channel LED display, and of course there's your channel selector. So let's take a look at the parts or the component side of the board. Okay, here is the internals of the Johnson Messenger 4145. This is the component layout of the circuit board. Obviously, a radio at this vintage would need its electrolytic capacitors all replaced on her. She's getting rather old now. And the most interesting part of this radio, it is actually dated on the channel selector. August 9th, 1977. That's when this radio was produced. Manufactured by Johnson Messenger. August 9th, 1977. So that's around the time that the 23 channels were being phased out and the 40 channels radios were being brought in. So she is synthesized by PLL and not crystal, as you can tell. There's our main audio chip right there. TBA 81005 audio amplifier chip. Her RF output would be this transistor here. It's a old RCA transistor, 7646, with her pre-driver be another RCA. So that's her RF stage here, audio stage, receiver, all on the right hand side. Very cool. And you can tell the used ribbon cable between the main board and channel selector. So that's the Johnson Messenger 4145, inside and out. Very nice radio. I like the design of it. Easy to work on. Some of the transistors may be a little bit hard to come by nowadays, but as we all know, not impossible. So, let's see what the Johnson looks like powered up. See if the channel selector and everything still works on her. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so let's take a look at the Johnson Messenger as she's powered up. Once we do this test, then we'll put her on an outside antenna and see what the receive is like. Not sure if anybody be around town at the moment, but I guess we'll soon find out. In the event, let's power up the Johnson Messenger 4145. You notice that the Johnson Messenger logo lights up. LED indicator works, as well as the 40 channel display. The display is nice and crisp. No segments missing. So, I'll just key her up really quick. You should see this indicator here move. There we go. Works with modulation by the looks of it. So, let's put her on an outside antenna and see what the Johnson Messenger 4145 sounds like. Alright, so get the antenna onto the 4145 Johnson Messenger. Key up. Let's do a test, see if anybody can hear us. There may not be anybody on channel 4 this morning, but we'll find out. Break channel 4, break. Breaker channel 4, break. Breaker. Anyone on channel 4? Nobody around. Somebody on channel 1, a couple truckers. So anyways, that's the original manual that came with the radio, the Messenger 4145. There's also a list of service centers that could, at the time, fix the Johnson Messenger. We've also got General Radio Service Information License Application Form for Citizen Band Radio, which is pretty goes back. You fill out your card, apply for your license. That wasn't done. As well, you also got a book, the General Radio Service Handbook. Tells you a little bit about this and that. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the Johnson Messenger 4145. If anybody out there is interested in the radio, let me know. I'm open for trades or sale. So if you'd like to add this radio to your collection, get in touch with me. All the best, guys, and take care. Reno 63, out.